So I think the other positive to doing this is when you go through the store and through the aisles and you see all the pretties, it is so tempting to buy more. But as I get older, I want those items that are sentimental to me, that tell me a story. And that's what my tree and my decor mean to me. It's not the stuff that is bought off of a shelf brand new. Hi everyone, it is a 5-minute Friday, and today we are going to look through my ornament box. Yes, I only have one. I do not go all out like everyone else does for Christmas, but I want to take inventory of what I do have and see if there's anything I want to donate, or if I want to put them on packages as a little gift decor, something like that. So if you want to choose one of your Christmas boxes or a fall decor box, why don't you go grab it and let's do it together. I'm going to also link to last week's 5-minute Friday, which I did 2 in 1, and we looked at my other box of decor. Now, the only thing I got rid of was one particular piece that I was giving back to my mother-in-law just because I have not been able to use it and I've struggled with its functionality. So, all right, guys, I am going to start our 5 minutes. All right, this one I had on top just because I was too lazy to pull it out and open it up and put it all in there. So I have some garland that I put around a tree that I have on my mantle. This looks like just tissue paper for wrapping. Yeah, so I put these on the tree as well. I just slide them in. So I'm gonna have to dig a little bit to get down to the decor, the other stuff. Extension cord. Okay, this maybe was a gift. Merry Christmas. It's very pretty. It's a glass one. So we will keep that. I think I just got it last year. I did not put up my tree last year. I was mourning my dad. My dad always helped me either put it up or take it down. And talking about my dad, I got this ornament. And there is a story about my dad having a pet skunk and also going into a deer blind with a skunk and getting it to go out without being sprayed. And my dad loved to play dominoes, so they put a dominoes with it, and this is from a dear friend of ours. So it's a newer ornament. I just could not bring myself to put up my tree last year. And that's okay. It's okay. Okay, this is a box of just extra hangers. This is the star that I have go on top of my tree. And then this one are tiny ones. These were actually a wedding gift from a friend of ours. And so these are beautiful ornaments that go on top. Looks like one is missing. Not in its place. Maybe we can find it. Okay, let's see. These are candles. I'm going to donate those. I know I'm not going to use those. Cute little ornament. I don't know where that one came from. I've had a couple of those. Empty. I think I'll figure out which one goes in there. And we may have to do, okay, so I have little icicles that I hang up. And I think that's what's in this section right there. They're glass, they're crystal. This was made by my grandmother. And it looks like I've got this cute little fairy my mother-in-law gave me. This is made out of corn husks. I mean, just artsy, craftsy, really cute things. I really don't know a Dachshund for our little dog that we had. I really, other than those candles, I don't know what else I might find to donate. I've got these little balls. And you know, if they don't make the cut this year, then they'll get donated next year or at the end of the year. Another Dachshund. My nephew gave me that. And then this is mesquite wood that I got from a craft show. So most of the stuff is going to be sentimental. This is in honor of my dad. It says forever in our hearts, and his date of birth and his date of passing. It's a precious moments. So I am going to put my tree up this year, and I am probably going to cry, and that's okay. It's part of the process. Okay, we're going to do a bonus 5 minutes because I'm talking and unwrapping takes time. Hopefully you will too. So let's do it. 5 more minutes, we can do it. I have one more layer and I think we'll get through it. Okay, we're going. Oh, it's gonna fall. My little gold balls are gonna, oh, I don't want them to break. Okay, that one's stuck. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Okay. This is another fairy, I think. Yeah. He's a garden fairy. I think that came from my mother-in-law. Okay, let's take a look. Down here, let me bring you down. Can you see that? Not too well. Bring you back up. Sorry, guys, but the timer's going, so I gotta take advantage of this. All right. He's cute. Yeah, so most of this in here, nephew gave me this. These are spools that I just think are precious. A lot of this came from Alaska. And this is, I think, from Guatemala or Mexico. I used to love angels. So this is a clothespin with an angel embroidered. This again would have been my grandmother or my great Aunt Rosie. A little fox. I think my nephew gave me that. And these, I know I got these at the thrift store. I'm not married to them. I do like them, but they're heavy. I'm going to use them this year, and then I may not pack them back up. I may donate them. Another little, my friend made this. Looks like I need to tack it with some glue, but she handmade that. And then here's another angel. Isn't that cute? With the doily made. And then I actually use these little doilies like snowflakes because I thought they're cute. And I think that's a really good idea to repurpose and not just use them on countertops. Okay, I want to make sure. I think I showed you everything. So I have 6 of these that my mother-in-law gave me. I think they came from Mexico. But they're very lightweight and they're precious. So I think everything in here was a gift, or I bought at a craft show, or was sentimental. So that's a piece of metal. Isn't that pretty? So possibly, I'm not married to this one. I think I am going to donate this one. So you know what? I'm not even going to wait on these two. I think I'm going to donate these. Yeah. They're not sentimental to me, and I think they can go donation. And Mr. Skunk can come down here to a place of honor and be protected. I don't know about that. I'm just reorganizing, and we should be coming close on time. Oh, wow. We still have a whole nother minute left. Little under a minute. So keep working if you are working with me. So what I'm going to do is just... That's not going to work. I am going to just reorganize just a wee bit. And this one was stuck over here. I think my nephew gave me those. They were actually on a plant. And I think I got this box like at Walmart a long time ago. But I really like it for storing the ornaments and stuff. It has served well, and they don't get damaged. So yeah, it's done well. All right. Woo! I know my inventory, and I am donating 3 ornaments and that little box of candles. And I feel good about what I am keeping and what I have. So I think the other positive to doing this is when you go through the store and through the aisles and you see all the pretties, it is so tempting to buy more. But as I get older, I want those items that are sentimental to me, that tell me a story. And that's what my tree and my decor mean to me. It's not the stuff that is bought off of a shelf brand new. Now, if it is for you, that's fine. But for me at this stage of life, I want sentimentality. I want to say, I know who gave this to me. I know who they were in my lives. I want those memories flooding back, and it was good. Like I said, it's been 2 years because last year I didn't do it. I couldn't. My heart was too broken losing my dad. But we're going to do it, and we're going to celebrate him this year. Let me know below if you were able to go through any of your decor, whether it was fall or Christmas, holidays, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Let me know what you were able to declutter, or if you were just able to assess your inventory so you don't spend money unnecessarily. If you stayed to the end, I've got some bonus footage for you. I have a girl weekend coming up with my sister's in-laws, and I've known like her nieces since they were tiny babies, and now they have kids, and so we're gonna have a fun little getaway, and I am in charge of crafts. So what I have purchased here is a lot of glassware. And I found on Pinterest where you can use the E6000 glue, and you can use this glassware and glue them together and make a tree. And I thought, how fun. Now we have a little thrift store here that will put glassware like on 50% off. So the most I probably paid for one of these bigger ones was $2. And the least I paid was probably 13 cents. So half of 25 cents. It was pretty good purchases. I wanted, because I bought them at different times, to check my inventory, take the stickers off. I'm going to have to wash them and get them ready, repack them, all that kind of good stuff. But I just wanted to kind of give you like an idea of what it might be like. Yeah, like this one is probably the bigger for the base, and it was $2. I got to get that tag off. But basically, you find bigger bowls that you can then, I'm just going to use this as an example. Hopefully you can see it and I won't have a crash. But you would glue that on top, and then you would pick another one. Whoa. See, I'm going to have to hold it. You'd pick another one and glue it. And then another one and glue it. And they just keep getting smaller and smaller. And as you keep building it up, it ends up being like a Christmas tree. Y'all know I'm a klutz. I'm gonna have a disaster here. But it would all be glued together, and it would just be kind of like a glass dome Christmas tree. So I think I have probably enough for at least 4 groups to make some bigger ones, and maybe a few to make some smaller ones. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun. And they're all different. Some of them are not too fancy. Some of them are little champagne glass or sherbet cups. So I think even a candle, that could be the top, or it could be the base of a smaller one. I think that would be so fun. I'm just gonna play with it a little bit more. So maybe like that. Glue those together. And then you'd need one that could fit on top of that. And then kind of go up. But we're just gonna play. We're gonna play and have fun with it. But I need to wash all of this. I did find a couple of candle holders. So if somebody wanted to put, this could be the base. And as they go up, this could be the top. And then they could actually put a candle in it. So I've got to clean all that out. I just wanted to share that. I'll show you some other things. I'm going to take all my Christmas ribbon, all my Christmas material. I also bought some from the thrift store, some shutters. And I will show you from Pinterest what you can do with the shutters with some paint and material and stuff. So we're just gonna have them choose which project that they are excited about, and we'll just play around with it. So I'm excited for it. I just thought I'd share the wonderful finds with you. I'm gonna close like my dad always closed his voicemail messages. Bye for now.